Watch this video to learn how to play the Wild Colt from Piano Adventures Level 1 Technique Book. We are in Piano Adventures Level 1 Technique and Artistry book, and today we are looking at the Wild Colt, which is an artistry magic song. The Wild Colt is a song that is meant to sound like you can hear a young horse galloping in, then the horse is going to be in front of you, and then it's going to gallop away. So this is a song that tells a story. We're going to use the technique that we've been working on in order to tell that story. First, we're going to make the galloping sound by using legatos and staccatos together. We're also going to use our dynamics to start very quietly, become loud, and then end quietly again. So this song is in C scale position, so you can put both of your hands in C scale and ready to go. Let's take a look at the first line first. We are going to be in 3/4 time for this song. So the sound and feel of the song will be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We start out with a D in your left hand going to D and F in your right hand. The D in your left hand needs to be connected to the right hand, and the two right hand ones are galloping. So this makes our galloping sound. Are you doing it with me? Now, as we're practicing this, we'll notice that the first line does it 4 times. It says to start out piano. I like to act like the horse is galloping in at this time and make it louder as I go. So we're going to play the first line now. We're going to do it just 4 times. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. Here's the last one. 4. Good. Next, we're going to look at the next 2 lines. So measures 5 to measure 12. This starts out with your left hand playing a melody. It starts on D. Steps up, steps up, steps up. Now it's going to step down back to D and back up to G. Then in your right hand, you're going to do something similar. You're going to start on D, go up to G, go all the way back down to D, but now we're going to step up, skip down D. You will notice that this also has a repeat sign here. And when we repeat it, we go back to the other repeat sign that we see. So this repeat sign bounces back to this repeat sign right here. So we're going to play these 2 lines twice in a row. Let's do that together. 1, 2, start on D, all the way up to G, all the way back down to D, and all the way back up to G. Now right hand, D, all the way up to G, all the way back down to D. Now step, skip down D. Repeat it. Left hand goes all the way up to G, all the way back down to D, and all the way back up. Right hand will start on D too. It will go all the way up to G, all the way back down to D, step, skip, D. So that's those 2 lines. Now let's look at the last 2 lines. In the last 2 lines, we go back to this pattern, but we're adding a hold at the end of it. So do that with me. It's bounce, bounce, hold, 2, 3. Now your right hand is going to move up 1 octave higher and do the same thing, mezzo forte. Now move back down and we're going to play piano with a hold at the end. Let's do this part together. 1, 2, 3. Start forte. Right hand moves up, mezzo forte. Right hand moves down, piano. That's everything that you need to know about the Wild Colt.
Now that you know everything that you need to know in order to start practicing this piece, it's time for us to talk about a practice plan. You should set aside at least 5 minutes to practice this piece each day until it is completely learned. You are going to practice it in sections. First, you will practice section 1 and totally master it. That's the first line of the song. Once you have that mastered, you will move on to lines 2 and 3, and you will practice those lines until they are totally mastered. Once you've mastered them, you will move on to work on lines 4 and 5 and do the same thing. After that, you will be ready to combine the entire piece and master it as a whole product. How do you know when a section is mastered? By going through these mastery checkpoints. Once you know that you can play the correct notes, the correct rhythms, the correct dynamics, and the correct phrasing, which is the legatos and the staccatos, you have mastered the section. Good luck learning how to play this piece. Don't forget to come back to the video if you need assistance.